Hi, I'm Jerry from Discover Waikimiti. I'm here to tell you the story of Albert Lawrence Black, aka Paddy, the Jukebox Killer. 18-year-old Paddy Black was sent from Ireland in 1953 by his father to seek a better life. Friends described him as sort of naive, but had a great sense of humour, and he loved playing pranks on people. After spending a bit of time in Wellington, Paddy came to Auckland, got the address of a boarding house in Wellesley Street. Now, arriving at the said boarding house, the landlady promptly handed him the keys, said that there was no boarders currently staying there at the moment. He wasn't to let any other people stay there, and she disappeared for 3 months. Paddy soon found a group of friends to hang out. Now, within this group was a young guy called Johnny McBride, real name Alan Jacques, who was looking for a place to stay, so he cajoled Paddy into letting him stay at the boarding house for a few nights. Now, Paddy never really took to McBride, particularly after he found out he wasn't a very good boarder and had no intention of leaving. Things came to a head between the two of them at Paddy's 20th party that he decided to throw, and he made it quite clear that McBride wasn't welcome. First they fought over a girl, and then another fight ensued when Paddy threw McBride's clothes at him and told him to get out. Now, McBride was actually the larger of the two, and he honestly gave Paddy a really good hiding. Now, the next day, the two of them met up at the ye old Barn Cafe in Queen Street, and there was an argument between the two of them over the jukebox, which resulted in McBride giving Paddy another black eye, and Paddy walking away, then producing a kitchen knife and stabbing McBride in the neck. Now, McBride slid to the floor, bleeding from his neck. Others rushed over to try and help, but incidentally rolled him over, pushing the knife in further. Now, Paddy by this time had walked out onto Queen Street in a bit of a daze, walked up and down the street, and eventually handed himself in at the police station, not realising that McBride was already dead. Given the conservative time and government of the 1950s, Paddy was charged with murder rather than the more likely charge of manslaughter. And he was sentenced to hang as a deterrent to other promiscuous and wayward teenagers of the time. An appeal was dismissed, and he was hanged on the 5th of December 1955 at the age of just 20, and is buried here at Waikimiti Cemetery. Paddy was the second to last person to be hanged in New Zealand before hanging was abolished in October 1961. In 2018, New Zealand writer Fiona Kidman turned Paddy's story into a novel using real facts from the court records. It's a great book. It's called This Mortal Boy, and it gives a real sense of New Zealand's morals and attitudes at the time, in the 1950s. For a more in-depth story of Paddy Black and other stories, go to our blogger page. It's Discover Waikimiti at Blogger.